want all the noise on the track, running laps, yeah. Like I'm Rockjoy, I'm living fast, switching lanes, yeah.
Today I'm going to introduce you guys to my isometric series that I use to help me to get stronger and get more explosive as a sprinter. So contrary to popular belief, guys, if you're a sprinter looking to improve, you need to be doing isometric training at least once or twice a week in your workout. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 3 isometric exercises that I use and how I implement them into my training. So for those of you who don't understand what isometric training is and how it relates to sprinters. So isometric training is when you focus on training not the muscles but the tendons, right? So the joints. So you're focusing on knee, you're focusing on your ankle, and you're focusing on your hips, and you're trying to get into those positions that you would when you're running or sprinting, and hold those positions for timed reps. So if you want to do like 15 seconds or 10 seconds, 10 seconds is a sweet spot. So today we're focusing on ankle isometrics, we're focusing on knee isometrics, and we're focusing on hip isometrics. So without further ado, guys, let's go. So the first exercise in our isometric series today, we're only doing 3 exercises, and all 3 exercises I'm going to show you how to periodize them in your isometric training. So the first one we have here is where we're going to be adding load, right? So the resistance is against you. You're not pushing against the resistance, but the resistance is against you. So what I have here is a barbell. You can use a dumbbell if you want. And what I'm gonna do is step up on the box. I want my heel hanging off and I wanna hold this position, right? And I'm holding this position and I'm trying to hold it for 3 sets of 10 seconds. And what I'm gonna do is just count to 10 with each one. So you can use dumbbells in your hand and hold this position, or you can use a barbell. The goal is to use your body weight or heavy 2 times your body weight. So let's get it. So if you're a runner or a sprinter looking to improve, you need to start training isometric like yesterday. So heel hanging off and up, right? And then what I want to do is make sure my heel is hanging off and I want to be on that mid foot and hold. Try to lock out. And this one is, again, guys, working on that isometric resistance, and we're focusing on ankle stability for the first portion of the movement. Only 3 exercises, and count to 10 and switch, right? Heel hanging off the box, and then what I want to do is drive my knee and hold, right? Right, and we do that, and I would do this 2 sets or maybe 3 sets depending on what I did the day before. So that's round 1, and again we're starting off with ankles first, then we're going to go to knee, then we're going to go to hip, and those are the top 3 movement patterns that we're working on. Those are the top 3 parts of the body that are predominantly used when you're sprinting. So one more here for the ankles, then we move on. So right here, that heel hanging off, and I want knee drive up, right? 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and switch. Drive the knee. So I could already tell one of my leg is stronger than the other one. So the goal is to balance and count to 10. Whew. It's like that. And that would be the first thing I would do in the ankle series. So next we're gonna go to the knees, and then think about what you're doing when you're sprinting, right? You're never up here. There's always like a slight bend in the knee, and you're pushing off one leg onto the next leg. So we're trying to get to this position right here, right? This is the position you want to be in. So there's 2 ways you could do it. Okay. Now we're going to the knees. So I pick my weight up, and again, you don't have to use a barbell, you can use dumbbells. And what I want to do is get to that slight bend position. So you could either rest your leg at the back like that, or you could hold it like this. And this is the position you're trying to be in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. Right? Now I'm at the knee. It's all about stability. Go with easy weight, guys. Don't try to use too much weight. Count to 10, or you can put a timer on and relax. So I'm gonna go right into the next round. So I want my foot flat on the ground, engage my hips, slight bend in my knee, and count. And I'm not trying to bend too much. I always want that knee slightly like I'm about to take a next step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we switch. This type of workout is great for pre-season to prep your body for what's to come. Whew. Oh man, so we have one more exercise here in the resistance series before we move on to the whole series. Last one I'm doing here is a bridge hold, right? So again, I'm not trying to move, I'm trying to stay in one position, but add resistance. So again, one leg up, one leg down, just like that. So I'll start with both legs down, and I raise my hip, and I'm trying to hold this position and then hold that position and then raise that leg, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Go slow, guys. One leg is always gonna feel a little bit more challenging than the other. Raise that hip as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. It looks like a simple exercise, but trust me, it's very challenging. So I'm gonna do one more round. And then again, for the next series, the next part of the isometric series, I'm still gonna be using these 3 exercises, but in a different way. So that's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Next side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo. Oh man. And just like that, the resistance portion of the isometric training is done. Now we're gonna move on to the load portion. The goal with this is to push upwards and hold, right? You're trying to apply maximum force upwards, because you can see there's no weight on the bar, but it's resistance because it's pushing me down. So what I'm trying to do is be on one leg and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Right? 1, 2, push against as much as you can, and relax. Ooh. And then again, guys, the goal is to hold right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. So the goal is to hold the isometric position and then push against the bar. Seems very simple, guys, but it's very, very effective. So if you do not have a barbell, you can use a Smith machine. If you do not have access to anything like this, you could simply find a solid wall, right? Find a solid wall and push against it as much as you can, right? Apply maximum force with each push for a period of 10 seconds. I say 10 seconds is a sweet spot. So let's move on to the last one. All right, guys, so the next part of the series I'm getting into here is the last part of the series. So for this part of the isometric series, I'm focused on switch action. So this is great for my sprinters and runners, because we're always on one leg and then onto the next leg. So this is the portion that's for you guys. So again, 3 exercises, starting with the first one. So what the switches looks like is, right? Weight is on our back, and what I want to do is and switch and switch, right? But with weight. So for this one, we could go 2 to 3 reps per side and 2 to 3 sets as well. So watch me. So right here, feet up, right? Tuck the heel under the knee. And what I want to do from here now is raise my heel and switch. Whew. So guys, you see, it's already challenging. We're trying to keep our foot flat on the ground and switch right here. And you're trying to stick that landing, right? So here, stick the landing. Come on. Come on. It's always on this side. It's that right leg, right? Left leg, perfect. Now watch right leg. Got better. And again, for all these exercises, I'm trying to keep my rep count low, and I'm focusing on just full range of motion. So 2 to 3 sets, 2 to 3 reps on each side. Now we're gonna move on to the next one, right? So this is a position, right, that we're gonna be in with the weight on our back. And then what I wanna do now is switch. Right here, switch. We're not here, or we're not low down here. Quarter, slight bend in the knee, and I don't wanna step back too far. Right here, weight on my back, and switch. That's the next one. Ready. If you're a sprinter or a runner looking to improve, add these to your workout. So I'm here, and soft knees, and try to stick that landing. And immediately I feel all the muscles I would feel when I'm sprinting at max velocity. I'm feeling hamstrings, glutes, quads, calves. And that right there would be the second exercise. Now we're going to our third exercise before we finish off. Now we're going back to the bridges again. As you guys can see, it's only 3 exercises I'm using in this isometric series. You don't need no more than 3 exercises. You just need to be very specific and learn how to periodize these exercises. So watch me again. Now we're gonna switch with each leg. So we hold this position, and then what I wanna do is, right, and switch. Keep your foot flat on the ground and switch. And again, I'm keeping my rep counts low, and I have heavy weights on the bar. So that right there would be the switch portion of the isometric series. So if you like this type of information, guys, feel free to leave a comment, share the video with somebody who you think is going to find this information valuable. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you don't miss another video.
Running laps, yeah, like I'm Rock Troy, I'm living fast, switching lanes.